So our objective is to drag this object, okay, drag this box at any particular location and automate this part. Also, if you want to automate this portion, mouse overing. If you do mouse over on this country contribute and you want to click on CLA, how you can perform this action. Okay, so mimic mouse and keyboard actions with action class. So I have to create an object of action class. So this is a constructor of actions class which is taking WebDriver object as a parameter. Okay, what is the object? Driver, right? What is the object of WebDriver? Driver, right? So that is what we have passing over here. Now this element, okay, we are interacting with. So let me copy this and I'll say, so this is nothing but web element and drg, I can say drg draggable. Okay, now I can remove this part and I can just say drg. So at the initial part you are interacting with the element and getting the text of it. Okay, you are interacting with the element and getting the text of it. Now I want to move it. Okay, so how can you do that? With the help of this object of actions class. So you will say a dot, what you want to do, you want to click and hold. Click and hold is like left click and hold on it. Context click is right click, double click. Okay, these are some of the methods available for interaction of mouse. So click and hold, and which is taking web element. What will be the element? DRG, because we want to click and hold on it. Then what we want to do? Move this element over here, somewhere over here. Okay. So what? How can we move? Like there has to be some XY position. Okay. So right click on it, inspect it, and you can see left and top. So left is X axis, top is Y axis. Okay, so 324 and 9, I can say 310. Okay, just round figure. So I will say dot move by offset. Okay, which is taking X offset and Y offset. So 300 and say for example 10. Okay, then lastly I want to release the mouse. So I will say dot release. Okay, now I want to build all these actions together. So I will say dot build. Then I want to perform this action. So perform. That's it. Let's run this code. So only two lines of code wherein you can interact with the element and move the element. This you would see in a slider, okay, price slider, where you can increase the price or decrease the price. Okay, it's done. It has moved to that point. Okay, so it has moved from here to here. Okay, that way. Right? You can see this portion in different websites. Okay, uh, like you can go to Flipkart. Okay, again a e-commerce application. Let's go to electronics. and you can see this price slider over here. So you can move this over here and this part over here, something like this, isn't it? Now this is your x-axis. Is there any y-axis? No, right? There is only x-axis. So in this particular case, your y-axis will be 0. Okay, and this is a positive movement, positive direction. We have positive and negative in x-axis. So this movement, if you want to do, this is positive. This value would be positive. But if you want to move this over here, this will be negative. Okay, so if you interact with this element, right click, okay, inspect. Just a minute. This is it. Okay, so you can see minus 80. Okay, y-axis 0, minus 80. So you can see minus over here. Wherein if you move this over here, okay, horizontal axis, that would be giving you positive sign. So then accordingly you have to use the values in your program also. Okay, sure. Clear with this part? Now this entire action, okay, these all these methods, we can just combine and we can say a dot drag and drop by, okay, drag and drop by method. Source is drg, x-axis, y-axis is 10 dot perform. That's it. Okay, so this entire code can be combined with only one method. Because we are using one method, we don't have to use build method. We can just directly go with the perform. Okay, so let's run this again. Okay, this is it. Clear? So this is how you can move this particular portion. Now my next okay portion is to interact with the menu. Okay, this particular is a menu and this is a sub menu item. So if you want to interact with this CLA, you have to, what you have to do, you have to take your mouse to this contribute, mouse over, and then click on this. But before that, you are actually inside a frame, so you have to come out of the frame and then you can interact with this. Okay, so what you can say, okay, driver, what is a method you have to call for coming out of the frame? Switch to default content. Okay, this is like moving from outside, from the frame to the main web page. Now just interact with this, inspect it. Okay, so contribute. Okay, also driver dot find element by dot link text. What is the link text? This one. You can say web element. Okay, CTR. Okay, something like this. Now again we have actions class object A. So I will say A dot, okay, move to element. Okay, move to element. So move to element which is taking this CONTR. Okay, and then dot perform. That's it. So you will be doing mouse over on a particular element. Now if you want to click on CLA, okay, just inspect it. So right click, inspect. It's CLA, it's a simple link text again. I can say driver dot find element by dot link text, okay, CLA, and what I want to do, click on it. Sure. Let's run this code. Okay, so it has opened up the CLA dot page. Okay, yes. Fine. So this is how you can interact with elements or drag it. Okay, and then if you want to do mouse over like menu submenu, then you can just simply use move to.